Hello, thanks for dropping in. Oh, so we've been working with some stuff here that came from a storage thing. These joysticks, I need to really mark them. They work, kind of. Put them back in the box. They do. This is a different joystick that I had, and it works just fine. But the reason we're here today, oh, sorry about that squeak. The reason we are here today is to test, yes, the, what is this doing here? How did that get stopped? Stop, reset, start, okay. To test the 1541 disk drive that came with this bunch of stuff. Now, I should probably open it up, but I'm not going to. I am not. The power switch is off. This is in fact the original power cord that came with it. And I am going to be brave and turn it on. And it spins and it stops, and there's no flashing lights, and that is a good sign. Ugh. The cables are stiff. Alright. So of course, I will turn this off. I will reach in behind and even have a look. And plug in this 1541 cable. And with the 64, I would of course never plug in without turning the machine off. Haha. And I will turn the drive on. And it makes the appropriate noises. And the shift block is down. So just send a command. It seems to be happening. Let's see here. I do have around my testing discs and things, but as this whole thing came with a bunch of discs, let's try Summer Games and see if that reads. Okay, I am sensing some difficulty. Oh, it is loading. Oop. But I see nothing. Alright, I'm going to do something which sometimes helps. I'm going to open 15, 8, 15, quote I0. Oops. I need a colon there, not a semicolon. Now, keep in mind, do I know if this disk is okay? No, not at all. But this should force the drive to hammer itself, but it did not. Hmm. So here we're dealing with two unknowns. Nothing. Alright, let me reach up here. Let's see what I can find here. This is not what I'm after. That is not necessarily what I'm after. I think what I'm after is here, the model 1541 test demo disc. And that disc was a little tough to get out, maybe because of the Write Protect sticker. I don't know. Let's try a disc that we know is probably pretty okay. And look at that. It is. So we will zoom up, pressing the shift and the up arrow, and we will load the performance test. Let's see if it will load. So it may be that as lovely as all these discs are that have been in storage, some of them may work, some of them not so. Where did I put that? Oh, yes. Okay, now in here, yes. This is a blank disk that I use for testing, and with a Sharpie, I have written on it, blank test disk. Can you see that? No, not really. I will run, and I will insert a blank disk, which, by the way, this disk will be ruined. Not ruined, but if there's anything on it, it will be gone. Gone, 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 gone. So be aware of that. And certainly the drive sounds like it could use some work. It's making noises like, I haven't been spinning in 30 years. Give me a break. I'm tired. Maybe it could use a little lubrication. Couldn't we all, mind you? Alright, so we'll let this do its thing. This will take, as it says, about 80 seconds. What else? We have another 1541. Oh. Yes. Yeah, this disk drive needs a little workout. Or perhaps just a little bit of oil. Just a little bit. But I can hear the head. It is moving. That is encouraging. Okay. Now, if you notice this thing, this must be an old. This performance test is formatted for 22 columns. Do you know anything that has 22 columns? See, these disk drives worked with many different machines. So the programs that came with it were designed pretty much to run in an empty, basic 22 column VIC-20. And that's what they did. All right. So it is opened a file, it is written to a file, it is closed a file, it is now reading from the file to make sure that whatever it was that it wrote out is the same as it's getting back. And then it should move the heads, zoom, 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 assuming it does. And then it will probably say that the unit has passed. Oh, it is now scratching the file that it wrote and read. And now it should do the zoom, zoom. There's one, there's two, there's one, there's two, and it has passed. That is lovely. Now, there's one thing I think I might do at the moment. I might take this other 1541 test demo disk and load the directory, assuming it does. And it does. I think on this one. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Load. Performance continuous 1. And I believe this is the version of this program that I modified so that it will do its thing. See, the drive is already sounding better. And I know this is not exciting, but it's a good thing to give a drive a little bit of a workout. So, and while I'm here, I will sadly put this Summer Games disc in the box. It did not seem to perform. Anyway, what this does, if I seem to remember correctly, is when it gets to the end and does the head back and forth, which I think is quite helpful, it will do this, as I was saying, this drive. Boy, the sounds come and go. They do. But anyway, what this will do is then do the head back and forth a whole bunch. And I'm not sure if I have set it to do it 100 times or 50 times, if it just does it. I mean, the name of the program indicates it's going to do it continuously. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Because then we always have the run stop key. And in this case, it would be a stop and not a run. Anyway, this drive, too, is rather filthy. They all have this, I don't know what it is. It's abrasive, like it almost feels kind of like sandpaper. I mean, who knows? Maybe it can come off. It's like it's permeated everything. Some kind of dust encrust. Alright, so it's doing its typical. The drive doesn't look quite as bad as the rest of it. It was on the bottom of the box, so maybe it didn't get so infested. Perhaps. Anyway, it's doing its thing, but it's still pretty noisy. But that, I think, is more to do with the spinning rather than the head moving around. Alright, so now, I think what it's going to do now is continually go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to really give the drive a workout and keep it spinning continuously, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I guess what I'll do is leave this to sit and be tormented. Sounds like a plan. But we don't have to watch this. But this, I mean, the funny thing about torture testing is that if something's going to fail, you want it to fail. But you really don't want it to fail. You know what I mean? So, but enough for now. So this, so far, the one disc we tried from this box did not work. But the disk drive and the 64 seem quite fine. So it's a good day. And did I need another 64? No. Did I need another 1541? No. Did I need cables? No. Did I need these other programs? Oh, I don't know. Some of them might be fun. But that's how things roll in the world of Commodore. Uh-oh. Oh, that almost sounded tragic for a moment. Anyway, thanks for coming. Bye for now.